Welcome back to Colorado Sports Connection. We're talking with former Denver Broncos wide receiver Haven Moses. Haven, talk about meeting the Denver Broncos fans when you came here from Buffalo.
Well, you know, it took a little while to fully appreciate, and not just so much, you know, how loyal they were and how much they were into their team. Buffalo fans were pretty crazy as well. I mean, you know, these are fans that just live by the game, and they knew every statistic, they knew every player and their background. I think what was most impressive about the Bronco fans, Denver had not had a championship team. I got here in '72. Buffalo did have championship teams, so they were spoiled from that standpoint, and their loyalty was built upon their success. The Broncos didn't have that. And so to see these fans in full regalia out every Sunday, win, lose, or lose, draw, because we didn't win very much, was truly impressive. And I think that's the thing that that made the biggest impression on me in terms of how loyal these fans were, that they would come out and support a team that never gave them anything really back other than, you know, the hopes of possibly winning a game or two a season.
And when did that all start to change for the team? When did you start to notice that, and what players started making that impact?
I believe I got here in '72. In '73, we began to draft the Tom Jacksons, the Otis Armstrongs, the Randy Gradishars, the Riley Odoms. Riley was here before I got here in '72. You begin to see things pull together. But I think '75, '76 was when we began. That was the time when we began to win. '76 was the best year the Broncos had from from 1960. So I think there was a little indication that we were onto something, and we had a solid team.
You know, you talk about a team aspect, and when you say the Orange Crush here in Denver, everybody knows what we're talking about here is that '77 defense, that Orange Crush, that Denver Broncos defense. What was it like practicing against those guys?
Well, it wasn't easy. I mean, we didn't have days off. At that time, when there was offensive day, offensive players had to go up against, or defensive day, offensive players had to go up against the defense. And not like much now where I think you have your taxi squad or your reserve squads, they pretty much run the plays for the defense. So we went out and became competitive because they made us good. They made us better. They were so good, we wanted to work against them. Going up against Louis Wright, Steve Foley, Billy Thompson, Bernard Jackson. You know, to me, by the time game came around for me, there were not too many defenses that were better than our guys. So I knew if I worked hard in practice, and I think all of our guys took that same role. And conversely, the defense was the same way. I mean, when they had their day, we made sure we gave them a good picture, which was our job. But we just didn't walk through with cards. It was almost like game day offensive, defensive practices. We got pretty spirited out there.
In one word, I'm going to give you a name, and I want you to describe this player in one word. Lyle Alzado.
Interesting.
Tom Jackson.
Exciting.
Billy Thompson.
Steady.
Randy Gradishar.
I can't do it in one word. Tremendous athlete.
Tremendous athlete. We're going to take another break, and then when we come back, I want to talk about the road to the Super Bowl. When we come back, we'll continue our talk with Haven Moses right here on Colorado Sports Connection.
No matter where in the world you are, everybody loves pizza. And from coast to coast, everybody knows there's no pizza like a New York pizza. Right here in Colorado, there's no pizza like Big Bill's New York Pizza. If it's pizza you want, then Big Bill's is the place. If you're even thinking about another pizza joint, forget about it. Come on in and see for yourself why Big Bill's New York Pizza is Colorado's best pizza.